Doctors, nurses, therapists, they make people better. But my profession helps make those professions. And I am able to mold minds and hearts, educate, and we do that as soon as they walk inside our doors. Teachers are working their magic. They are trying to make those students successful. And when they leave our schools, they go into the real world, and to know that I am contributing to the future success of these kids is something that I want to continue doing.
At the elementary school, it's the foundation. It's where we first get these kids and we get to mold them to where they're well-rounded, and of course they're developing, and we just get to show them what it's like.
I think about things in terms of big picture. And so when we do that as a community, we're instilling these values and these beliefs about how we should treat each other, how academics is important, how we should be confident.
I treat my students just the way I would want my own kids' teachers to treat them. So I do my very best every day. I learn from them and they learn from me. And I try to bring that sense of family into the classroom.
I've been 15 years here. I still have my kids from when I taught at Paso del Norte. I taught 7th grade and 8th grade there, and I was only there for 2 years. They still email me, and they're already almost graduating from college. Everybody comes back.
Miss Ayala, she had a hard life growing up, and she understands our life because we have a similar life. She's always there for us. She's a role model. She always says push through, be confident, you got this, be persistent. And it does feel like a family. It feels like we have one mom and a bunch of brothers and sisters. So I love being in our class.
When we are a family, we love each other and we take care of each other. And it's not just teachers and students and then teachers taking care of other teachers, but it's also our community. We're family educators. I tell them, long-time family educator, because we've educated the oldest, the middle, the youngest, and then we start educating their nieces and nephews and grandchildren, and it's because of teachers like Miss Ayala.
My very first 4th grade class, one of the students contacted me and they said, Mrs. Lozoya, it's been 10 years since we were in your class. Can we have a reunion? They were able to contact 17 of the 22 students. And I said, 17? I said, come over to my house. We'll have a get together at my house. And when they walked inside the door, they were walking inside my house, I got teary-eyed because I could see their 4th grade faces, and they looked so much like they did in the 4th grade. And they were exactly the same.
I think that Mrs. Lozoya has a passion about her, and I think that she connects with them on such a deep level that they love her for years to come.
There was this time where I had got bullied, and she stood up for me. She went to go talk to him. She's the best teacher I've had so far in this school.
Former students, I'm starting to be their children's coach. So they're part of something that their parents were part of. For example, our Jump Rope for Heart. I started my very first year teaching in 2002, and their parents are now coming to their kids' jump rope events. So they can kind of make the connection where, hey, my parent, I was in the Jump Rope for Heart event too, and then the kids, their eyes open up, thinking, you're part of this, So it's just the connection that they can make with their parents. It's pretty cool. Yeah, it is pretty cool.
He's a very loving person, a very kind person, and he helps a lot of kids inspired. He doesn't let them be upset, or he doesn't let them give up. Last year when I was in 4th grade, he kept on reminding everybody, remember, next year you can run for student council. And I think he really inspired me to become a leader like he is.
They find him as somebody that impacted them in a positive way, where you're the reason why I was able to have a good outlook on life and going to college, maybe running track or, becoming playing basketball or wanting to read, wanting to play chess. It's just, he has brought this community so much for so long.
When I think of Velarde, it motivates me and the entire campus to want to do more, to want to build those relationships. And I think it also spills over to the students because they want to be in robotics and they want to be in Destination Imagination. So she's an example not only for teachers but for students as well.
Ms. Velarde is a great teacher. She helps us study, work hard. She always says that she believes in us and we should too.
I just enjoy working with the kids. I enjoy being with them, and it's something that I do because I love it. I don't mind staying late and practicing because I'm trying to also teach my kids to be responsible, and if we start something, let's see it through the end. And I have to give kudos to my own kids because they have to wait for me and until I finish my practices. So this Elite 8 is also a part of my kids.